Medical center? Make it a little bit easier.
Doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ah, Sproles.
Front Eagles touchdown. Darren Sproles taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Here's Corey Grant now to return. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Okay.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be let
Blake
out
Bortles coming at you.
From Central Florida, it's Blake Bortles.
I don't care how many accolades you had in college. There's no such thing as a can't-miss quarterback. But Blake Bortles has shown in his time in the NFL that he's a guy that you can build a team around.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And juke this time.
Oh, yeah. Cash me outside, how about that?
T.J. Yeldon. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Yes.
T.J. Yeldon, 70 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. Point after by Lambo, up and good. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
And they'll run
all right.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-all is the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns.
Get him, baby.
And that is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Pulled in at the 24. And now running right through it. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the
Steven, come upstairs.
Offense, 1st down and 10. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going deep for Mudd. That's caught at the 25. They give him a gain of 38. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my
that's
seat.
Fournette.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Again, it's Fournette.
Push through, boy.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll look to throw here.
Get in there. Oh.
About the 3. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, they were in the red zone, and they needed a first down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him, but still able to complete it. Back to throw.
There you go, Blake Bortles.
Lambo on for the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
Lambo.
5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
Oh.
This will be taken very short. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
It's all right. It's fine for this.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route
I think
is
it's actually
not
pretty,
called if you don't have a guy who can throw
pretty
the
easy.
ball.
Not easy, it's actually easier to
because
move.
if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup.
These suggested plays suck.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And they're
Defense
able to
is
get this
not
one
coming
past
alive
the 30
here.
down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Guys, with the screaming.
They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's second down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And his throw here's incomplete.
4 of us there.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He'll look to throw. Busting free at the 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times.
Come on.
Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt. And this is touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar from a yard out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good on the extra point. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on.
I should get rid of it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Come on, Monica.
And got his man complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Oh, how do I?
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Come on, stupid running. I don't have to go back to non-playbook here.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. gun now on third down. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. They'll throw now on the final play. Westbrook complete. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big third down play there for the Jags. 43 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence.
Got his man. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise
Get some, Lee.
31 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
God, he's paying attention.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now he'll lift a throw here on 2nd and 10. He's trying to get that one to Darren Sproles. And it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as
you
want,
Let's see
get
what
in
we get.
sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now back to throw.
Guys.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
No, you can talk. Football.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded at the 33. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
They'll set up a throw. A throw left side.
Yes.
To his receiver, Westbrook. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
What team are you?
Jaguars.
What team are you?
Right them.
Daddy's the box.
Jaguars. Jaguars. It's fine.
Run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case,
Can you guys go in the kitchen and do that?
made it pay off.
What are you guys doing right now?
On the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
Guys, can you not do this in this room?
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Guys, your guys are being louder than he is.
He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep for Moncrief.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one hand.
Smoke Central.
Touchdown, Jaguars. 3rd touchdown pass of the game for Blake Bortles. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Oh, we need to do something.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to sack him.
Guys, please. Taylor, come here. What am I trying to do here?
Exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception.
Steven,
so
stay
far.
up here with
That
me.
Probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Taking it about the 36.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Get in there, baby.
And he will get this
Oh,
for a Jaguar touchdown.
that was insane.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins, 49 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
I gotta replay that later. He just would not be denied.
Lambeau on for the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively.
William Wallace.
Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
This is fielded at the 27. Look at the slam.
Balance.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to